We have a problem with truth. You see, in the world we have things we want to be true, and then we have the things that are actually true. And there's usually this gap between those two concepts. And studies have shown that we are biased towards believing those things that we want to be true. And this gap is making us a little crazy. Because we're in this state of constant disconnect. You know, as a kid growing up, you have this sort of romance about what the world is going to be like. And then it's not like that. It's hard and weird and totally unfair and not simple like we thought it was going to be, and missing the meaning we thought it was going to have. And it's terrifying. And to feel better about this disconnect, we create narratives that help us to make sense of the world. And all our narratives are different because people are different. And we don't know how to talk to each other anymore because we're starting from such different places. And the further away from the truth we get, the more disconnected we become. And then the truth itself starts to look like an enemy. And even reasonable people start to look like enemies. And this is happening in the world right now. And it's hard to change. We're not allowed to change. We worship certainty and conviction and belief. We attack people for changing their minds. It's like, oh my God, wait, so you changed how you thought about something? Like you were wrong and then you just decided to not be wrong anymore? No man, you can't do that. You gotta just be wrong forever. You gotta own it. Because if you change your mind, you're admitting to making a mistake. And you can't make mistakes. You just have to be right 100% of the time. But changing your beliefs as a result of new evidence is called learning. We've confused ignorance for authenticity. But people want simple answers. They don't want to hear that things are complicated or nuanced or uncertain. But the truth is rarely simple. Yeah, we need our little narratives, but we should also remember that they're not perfect. We shouldn't be afraid to challenge them. Don't be afraid to ask yourself, how much of this belief is true and how much of it do I want to be true? Because when we treat the truth not like an experience to be shared, but like a territory to do battle over, it fractures our sense of reality. We become alienated, adrift. Our individual worlds becoming increasingly isolated. And it might just be making us all a little bit crazy.